Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's the 11th, so it's Embellishments on the 11th, and this is a YouTube hop hosted by the lovely Deb Houck, and the idea is that we make embellishments using some of the items that we have in our stash. So this month I've had a little difference. Not for the other few months I've been making things using the dies and things that I've got in my stash, and I'll be honest, that was my intention for this month. However, things have been quite busy, with everything that's going on in the world. Obviously, I work as a nurse, so I'm still at work, and I have been making face masks in my spare time for family and friends. So I haven't had an awful lot of crafty time. So I've sort of combined it a little bit, and I was using up the paper pad for Smash That Small Paper Pad, and I'd started making a few embellishments. So rather than doing the die cut embellishments this month, I have just created some little embellishments of my own. So I've made some flagged paper clips. Like I say, a lot of the elements are from the paper pad that I'm using for Smash That Small Paper Pad. I have made some other little bits as well, but I'd already started making these, so I thought I might as well finish them, and these could be my embellishments for this month, as like I say, I've just been so crazy busy. So on this one I have done a couple of flags of different patterns of the paper. And then I've cut this really lovely gold sort of starburst out of gold foiled paper in the background. Just see if I can bring the light over without making it flicker. And then I've got a little bit of gold. That's actually, it's the waste from between, I've got a die set that cuts like ribbon type strips, and that's actually the waste bit from in between, but I really loved it, and I thought it was really sort of delicate, and it's actually a wallpaper sample, so I popped that on. I've got this really lovely little heart die cut in the background there. I think that was actually came in Happy Mail. I've got a big box full of die cuts that have come in Happy Mail, so I think that and the lovely little yellow bow came in a die cut swap. I've then popped some little greenery and an AliExpress rose, which I've just inked with a little bit of distress ink, and then I've popped some little gems here and there, the little yellow heart and that really pretty glittery little enamel dot on the centre of the bow, with the sentiment, again that's from the paper pack. So that was the first one. And I made 6 of these flagged ones. They're all different, so they've got different like die cuts and things in the background, and up there. Then obviously this has got the bloom where you're planted, and it was a little tag, so I put a little brad up in the top there, and then I've used one of my handmade flowers down the bottom here, and it's all stickled up, and a couple of little glass glittered stamen in there, again with some greenery, and then some of the little tiny flowers that I've made just up on the top there with this lovely banner die cut, like little bunting die cut. So that's that one. A bit of a cold, I think. Let's hope I don't start coughing. Then we've got this one. So this is just the one piece of paper that I've flagged on this one. And it's got little doilies in the background. And then that really lovely like little dotted piece up the top there. I'm not even sure what that's come from, to be fair. One of the starbursts, and then another doily on top of that with the sentiment from the paper pack. And then again some little handmade flowers and some greenery and just a few little gems here and there. This one's a really simple one, but I really like this one. It's got the die cut in the background, and then I've got this really lovely sentiment piece from the paper pack, and it was just slightly too big. You could just fit it on the banner, but it didn't quite look right, but I thought it looked quite nice just off at an angle like that. And then I've just popped some little sequins with some little gems in those, one little flower with the tiny little sprigs, and then a double layered butterfly, and these butterflies have been cut from the paper pack as well, and they're just a punch that I've got. And yeah, I've inked all the edges on all of the paper. And then I've got this one, which has got that really pretty little just for you with the flowers. And I've got a tiny little doily with some greenery and a little handmade flower on the top of that. There's some tiny little sequins, just the flat sequins in iridescent here and there. This is a gold cut out of a key, just a die cut that I've got. So again, that just came out of the box of die cut, so I'm not sure if it's one that I've got or one that somebody sent me, with some flat backs here and there, and then some of the really pretty doilies. I think it's actually one doily, and I've just cut it in half and put half on this side and half on that side, and the same with the circle thing, the like scribbly circle. I've cut it in half and put a bit under each side of the flag. And then finally for these ones, I've got this one, The Good Things in Life Are Better With You. And again, this one's got a double flag on the actual paper clip, using the papers from the paper pack. And then I've got another circular die cut sticking out the side there. Some handmade flowers up in the top with a little bit of greenery. Another one of these lovely bows that somebody has sent me in die cut swap happy mail, and then some bits of bling and a little enamel dot on the centre of the bow. So that was those ones. And then I was having such good fun that I decided to just make another set. So I made some rosettes. So it is a little tiny rosette die that I've got, and obviously I've cut those out of the paper pack. And then I'd got these little sort of scalloped, sort of circly flowery shapes. So I cut those in foiled cardstock, and then I took a 1-inch circle punch and cut 1-inch circles out of various elements of the patterned paper, and put the what are they called? Well, I can't remember what they're called. It's like a sticker, a clear epoxy sticker over the top, to give it that really lovely sort of domed shape to the top of it. And then I've made some tails. Again, I've just cut them from the paper pack. Little flowers and gems, and just a little word. And these words, they were sent to me in happy mail as well, in a I think that was a pocket letter swap that I did. I believe they're from Dollar Tree ones, I can't remember, but they came from the States, and I was absolutely thrilled to bits, because this sort of thing's quite hard to come by in this country. So I was absolutely thrilled to get those, and it's been really nice to be able to put them onto a project. And then I made this one, which again, it's all been done in the same way. Obviously I've used a different pattern for the epoxy centre, and they've all got a little circle on the back to finish them, and that one says hey, and got the little yellow gems and the flower. We've got this one, Wish, and I like the polka dot paper that makes up the tails of that one. I think that one's really pretty with the little gems, and again the word and the flower. We've got this one, which says Joy. That one there. We got, whoops, chuck it on the thing. That one, really pretty with a little blue flower in it, and that one says Happy. And then the last one says Love Blooms Here, and then the word that I used was love. So I thought that one was appropriate to keep picking the glue strings off. There we go. So that's what I've made for this month's embellishments on the 11th. I really like them, and I'm glad that I got some time to craft. I did make these a couple of weeks ago. Like I say, my intention was to do some die cut embellishments as well to go with it, but I just have not had the time. So unfortunately that was all I got time to make in terms of embellishments for this month, but hopefully I've got a week off coming up, so hopefully I'll have some time to play in the craft room a bit more, and hopefully have time to prep something for next month. But I hope you've enjoyed having a quick look at the things that I've created for this month's embellishments on the 11th. Don't forget, it is a YouTube hop, so there are lots of other really talented ladies ladies in on this hop, and they will give you tons and tons of inspiration. I know that every month I really enjoy watching, and I quite often, I don't always comment on them, and I'm really sorry about that. But it's because I quite often watch on the television whilst either I'm crafting or if I'm cleaning or doing the ironing or whatever. I'll quite often have them up on the telly, and obviously you can't comment when you've got it up on the telly. But I do watch them, and I do find them massively inspirational. So I really recommend that everybody does jump along and have a watch of everybody else's videos. All the details for all the other participants will be in the description box below this video. And a big thank you to Deb for hosting this and the other hops, sorry, that I'm in this year. I'm really enjoying them all. Even when I'm a little bit pushed for time, it sort of makes me get in there and get in the craft room and have a play, which is really nice. And at the moment, I think we all need to find some time to do things for ourselves, don't we? So fingers crossed, I will have that coming up. So I will see you all again soon. I have got some another video that I have filmed, which hopefully will be going up tomorrow. And then, like I say, I'm off from Thursday for a week, so hopefully I will have some crafty time to create some more things. So I hope to see you all again very soon in the next crafty video. Bye for now.